transmission and distribution part 2, that is comparison between AC and DC transmission. AC and DC transmission. So this part is the AC transmission and this part is the DC transmission. There is a comparison. So first one is the high voltage transmission because no commutation in alternator. In alternator there is no commutator. Hence there is no commutation problem in the alternator. So that's why the high voltage can be built up in the alternators. But in DC generator there is a commutation. Due to commutator, there is a commutator is there. Due to commutation, the high voltage does not generated because this is due to commutation. And next, the skin effect is in AC transmission. There is a skin effect. That due to this skin effect, more copper is used. But in DC, there is no skin effect. So less copper wire is used. So then, what is this skin effect? The skin effect means in AC, the current is, this is the cross section of the conductor. In AC, the current, alternating current is flowing the circumference of the conductor. But in DC, the current is passes all over the cross section area. So due to this skin effect, the more copper is used. For the same quantity of the current compared to the AC and DC. Next one is some problems like corona, inductance and capacitance effect in the AC transmission. There is no such effects in the DC transmissions. Here in AC transmission, the corona effect means a small blue flame occurs over the conductors that is transmission conductors. So that is corona effect. And inductance effect means you know that in AC the voltage passes through the inductance that opposes the main applied voltage. So that such effect is also in AC transmissions. Then capacitance effect means you know that capacitor is a device. It has two plates in between. There is a insulating direct material, that is insulating material. So this capacitance, how it can be occurs in the transmission lines means here, that is this one and this one, these are two lines from the transmission lines. Just use example, two lines are the transmission lines. So here in that one there is air. In between the two conductors. The current is passing from here. Okay. So in these two conductors, the air is there in between them. So this is acts as a capacitor. So this capacitance effect that reduces if we increase the power loss in the transmission. Next, voltage can be stepped up or stepped down. In AC transmission, where we are required, we can increase the voltage by step up transformer or decrease the voltage by step down transformer. But this system is not used in DC transmissions because this DC cannot be increased or decreased by the transformers. Next, the high voltage transmission reduces the losses. Here no high transmission. In DC there is no high transmission, but in AC high voltage transmission reduces the losses. How it is reduces the losses means when the voltage increases higher value, then the current decreases. As the current decreases, the power losses in the lines. That is, you know that P is equal to V into I into sin theta. P is equal to I into sin theta. If the voltage increases more, the current decreases and automatically the power loss in the transmission lines should be reduces. That is P is equal to IR square. As the current decreases, but this resistance is the conductor resistance. That is transmission line. Those are coming from that resistance. So due to that reason, this power loss is also reduced due to higher voltage. So that's why the voltage can be increased from generating value to 100. The generating voltage 11 kV. So it is stepped up to, that is 220 or 132 kV. So due to this high voltage, that reduces the losses in the line losses. Thank you.